who forgot to go to bed last night with her bonnet on? Me. Woo, child. Let me get up. But I'm gonna tell y'all, the weather is weathering today, and I'm saying like weathering like in a good way today. Okay, so I'm gonna get out here in these streets, honey, because you gotta take advantage, honey. Y'all know we got bipolar weather here in New Jersey, and yeah. So good morning, and good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna get out here in these streets. I am. But I'm surprised I did not wake up this morning to a bunch of lawnmowers and blowers and stuff, because that's how nice the weather is. Y'all know people getting their yards together. I.e., that's what Mr. Long out here in these streets doing, child. He trying to go to the Home Depot and get him some more. Child, y'all saw I had to dust it off, baby. Dust it off. Okay. So, y'all, I am sashaying around my house. I just woke up about an hour ago. I had a late night. What the hell? Okay, Craig. Job. I ain't a nosy neighbor. I do mind the business that pays me, and that's over here at this house. Okay. However, karma, I am a neighbor that noticed some shit. Okay, I do that. Okay, let's see. What we gonna cook for Easter tomorrow? I don't know. What's up, Mon? What's up, son? Well, I need to put one of these baskets of laundry up. And I guess we gonna get this one. Hold up. Oh, child. Y'all, I gotta get laundry baskets that got some wheels, child. Because I'm gonna tell you, at this big age of 50, ain't nobody carrying no baskets up no flight of stairs. Okay? Come on, Barn. Okay. So clearly I can't carry this basket of clothes up holding y'all. Okay, but Professor just came out here to say good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, my mailman just came. Let me see if I got some mail. Okay, just grab some garbage bags because everybody is spring cleaning, y'all. It's the perfect time of the year. System is now designed. Spring clean. So let me tell y'all what I spring cleaned so far this week. So far this week, I have went through my panties, bras, shapewear, i.e. lingerie, okay? My pajamas, my loungewear. Pajamas and loungewear ain't the same, y'all. It just ain't. Okay? I went through my purses that's on the shelves in my closet. I did my shoes. I did my summer shoes because I had those all in a tote. So I went through those. I did donate or take to the consignment shop like 2 bags of like sandals. And when I say sandals, y'all, I'm talking about heels I no longer wear. Okay, meaning Stephanie don't do nothing over 3 inches. Okay, 3 inches is my max capacity. Okay, so he just dropped some mail off at my house. So let me get my mail. Hey, y'all. Oh, see, I was spoke too damn soon. Here go the sounds. Now, y'all, I don't check the mailbox every day, okay? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm waiting for bills, okay? My bills get paid on time, okay? However, who waiting for bills? Not I said. So, let's see. We got a package. This is from the Poshmark. Add that. Okay, girl, I like your big. I like her poly big. Let's see. Jada. I don't have no Nista, so I don't even know why they're sending that to me. James. Essence. Yeah, I know that's me. Jada. She don't live here. I don't know who that is. Rachel. I don't know who Miss Wilhelmina is either, child. Okay, so Jada got 2. Steph got a magazine. And baby daddy got some landscaping-ish. VSW-ish. And then we got a bunch of junk mail over here that we're gonna put in the trash. Y'all, I cannot stand junk mail, okay? Shit, who can? Nobody. So y'all, welcome to Saturday, April 19th. And y'all know it's your girl Professor, aka Stephanie, aka to the A, baby, EclecticNista. All right, so I'm about to get started with my day. Welcome to my lifestyle, fashion, interior design. I mean, y'all can see how your girl, you know, she ain't scared of pattern, print, or color, baby, okay? On no days, okay? So I'm about to get this laundry basket upstairs so that I can proceed with what I need to do, okay? And I'll be back. I'll be back, and this basket gonna be empty, and I'm gonna have 2 bags ready to go to consignment and donations, okay? Oh, and I helped my little sister out. Meaning my little sister, my daughter, I helped her out. Yeah, she don't ever be home no more, okay? She just be out in the streets, hanging and having fun, child. I guess that's what young folks do. I don't remember doing that at 23. I don't. I had a whole child, a husband. I lived in Hawaii. I was doing things quite differently. So, you know what? You got to live and let live, all right? However, I did clean out Shorty Vanity Corner, okay? And, child, it was 2 trash bags full of nothing. When I say nothing, I'm talking about empty hair containers, products, all kinds of shit. So, you know what? When you can, sometimes you might have to tap into your adult children's space, okay? Just because if you don't do it, who will? All right, I'll be back. Sermon off, soapbox going off right now. All right, y'all. So this is my fit for Saturday. Your girl was feeling real boho, feeling a little frisky, okay? And I am wearing this 2-piece outfit that I put together and made an outfit. It's definitely giving Free People vibes. The pants are, I just put on a cowgirl hat. The top was thrifted, I think, from Goodwill. The pants was thrifted from Plato's Closet. I got on some Zara sandals and a Carlos Fauci bag, okay? And yeah, this is giving boho vibes. Your girl was out here in these streets serving black cowgirl, might I add. And yeah, Professor did that. Can't you tell, y'all? I was kind of feeling myself just a little bit. Okay, I know I am. Do what I want to do. Some more. All right, y'all. It is the end of the day. Yes, the end of the day. I have had a pretty active day. I will pop in right now while I was at the thrift store. This is what I found today. I only went out because I needed to get some sunshine on this body, and I needed some vitamin D. the kind of God blesses us with. You know what I'm saying? Not the vitamin D. Not that one. Okay, I take a vitamin D supplement. Y'all know it's levels, the vitamin D, right? Okay, that's all I gotta say. That's all I'm gonna say. Anywho, I'm gonna show y'all right here what I peeped at the Salvation Army today. All right, y'all, it's your favorite professor, and right now I am at my local Salvation Army, and I'm gonna show y'all some things that I found today at the thrift. All right, let's go. First thing up, child, we found this fly color block blazer. Okay, and whose size? My size. Okay. We got this Gen X t-shirt that says raised off of hose, water, and neglect. Not my mama. Okay. This boho asymmetrical top in this like snake print. This crop top. Okay. This ruffled chiffon blouse. This sheer organza top by Zara. This structured sleeve like little down crop top. These American Eagle cargo jeans. This lace overlay dress that I would take the lining out and take this ribbon off and try this would just be a cute cover up over some jeans. This velvet cute little floral romper. This silk skates fantastic long blazer. And this cute long jumper. And then your girl, I picked up this beauty from a consignment shop. This is by a local designer here in Jersey, and I'm loving the materials, giving kimono vibes. However, it's a t-shirt. It's giving Lauryn Hills. How you gon' win when you ain't right within? I'm right within, okay? I am. So yeah, this is gonna be in the repertoire sometime this week. I already got my outfit picked out for it. Okay, and it's got this little dainty detail right here. Okay, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, y'all, like stop with the sounds. Okay, I came home. We had nacho grande tonight. Okay, I mean, I put the black beans and the corn in it. And I'm sorry to say, y'all, I did not film, okay? Because I was focused, okay? Because I was doing 2 tasks at one time. That being cooking dinner for tonight and pre-gaming for dinner tomorrow. Tomorrow we are having collard green gumbo over a bed of rice and with some homemade cornbread, okay? Homemade. I eat jiffy right out the box, okay? I just do a little something different. And do. I really like Professor Steph. What is you drinking tonight? I am drinking Blush by GRWM. I'm about to go wash these locks because I washed the front the other night. Now I gotta go deep up in there, child. I gotta go deep up in there. I did not want to close out the day without saying hey. Okay, I just didn't. Anywho, y'all, this is concluding my Saturday, and like, y'all, I charged this heifer up. This is Sonia, okay? This is Sonia. I need a little bit more information, and I need to do a little bit more research on the new DJI camera, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, the one thing that might get me sold on it will be the life of the battery, okay? Because this heifer, she be needing resuscitation, she be needing extra battery life, and she dies too fast. This is the vlogging camera by Sony. It was good. It's just, it gives crystal clear video footage, okay? However, when it comes to the battery life, that's my complaint. Therefore, I always gotta have 3 batteries on standby for her, okay? Because you never know when she might need to be resuscitated, okay? Anywho, I'm about to go get in the shower. She died on y'all. I went today. I'm in the process of spring cleaning, like I said. Went and bought a new comforter set today, not for my room, but for Jada's room. What else I did? I went by the Salvation Army. I went to the grocery store because I had to go get my greens, and I had to go get my turkey necks, my smoked turkey necks, and I needed to go get some spinach and stuff for our nachos tonight and stuff. So I went and did all of that. Came home, started cooking. Talked to my mother-in-law because today is her birthday. Shout out to my mother-in-love. Shout out to her. Today is her 71st birthday. Oh, y'all, our parents, they are aging gracefully. Okay, they are. Now, the one thing that I would like to tell my future self in this video is no matter how grown your children get, you cannot live life for them, okay? You can't live life for them. You can't stress for them. Yes, as a parent, we worry. However, the same way I lived my life, and even though my mama probably would have wanted to direct it and tell me what to do and how to do it and when to do it and all of that good stuff, I chose to do things my way. Therefore, I'm always keeping that in the back of my head now that my daughters are of age. They are doing things on their own. They live in their own life, and mama and daddy are actually doing something that we never got to do. And what is that? That is living in a home alone. It's just me, him. Boho was over there just a minute ago, child. He went back downstairs because he heard James moving around, okay? But that is a promise I want to make to myself. I'm 50. I have daughters that are 31, 23. 23-year-old is about to be 24 in June. And I am just learning through my parents. And I said parents. You know, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my mama, and my dad, okay? That you can't go through life that once they get grown, worrying about what they're gonna do, what their next move is. Because guess what? The only person that can do that for them is them. All we can do, y'all, is keep them up and hold them up in prayer and give them to God, child. And just pray that everything that you have taught them throughout rearing them up to be responsible adults, whether they turn out to be responsible adults or not, you have done everything in your power to give them the best. And that's where I'm at right now. My mother-in-law, she got some things going on with my brother-in-law that I just keep telling her, stop worrying yourself before you make yourself sick or you give yourself a damn stroke or a heart attack. So my mom ain't worried about none of us, child. Now, if she could have her way, of course she would love to have all 4 of us back at the house, living under her roof with her and stuff like this. However, she living her best life too, and she actually has something that I now share. A home to me and my husband, okay? She shares her home alone, and I'm sharing mine with my husband and said first son. You trying to get comfy? Are you trying to get comfy? Are you trying to get comfy? I.e. he is. So on that note, y'all, I'm getting ready to go get in the shower. I'm getting ready to go de-glam. And y'all, I'm going to prepare to sleep in tomorrow. Tomorrow is Easter Sunday. The church that I attend online, they don't necessarily have a sermon on Easter Sunday. They do a celebration and a dedication to Jesus Christ. So I may get up and watch that, me and Mr. Long in bed. And I'm looking for a church home. I just ain't found one that's like calling me. That's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna pray on that. I'm gonna pray on that by this time next year, I have a church home in the physical local area, okay, that I can go to, I can attend. Because honey, I got my church hats that I love, and I'm ready to wear them, honey. I'm ready to step up off in the church. Okay, now I'm gonna be fly, but I'm coming to serve the Lord. On everything, I am. So I'm gonna take these lashes off. I'm gonna get my butt in the shower, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Good night. All right. Good morning, y'all. Well, good afternoon. It's Easter Sunday, and I just finished cooking dinner. We have a collard green gumbo, some rice, and some cornbread, okay, for dinner today. However, common. Excuse me. I did tell y'all that part of my spring cleaning was my daughter's fiasco room. Y'all, if y'all see residue from yesterday's makeup, child, I be trying my hardest to get it all off. However, sometimes I just don't be the thing. So, child, let there be light. I feel like I'm opening the tomb, child. I'm opening the tomb. However, I'm gonna get this room organized. I'm gonna show y'all. She has this little vanity area over here, child. If y'all would have saw it 2 days ago, that's all I could say. You would have rolled your eyes just like that. You'd been like, really? So this is clean, okay? 2 bags of trash, just empty containers, bottles, weave packages, wig packages, you name it. So I'm getting ready to do the next stage of let's clean her room. Jada be barely home, y'all, okay? She be barely home, and I'm tired of walking by this room, and this is like the only eyesore to me. However, this is my house, me and Mr. Long's house. This is her room. It is. However, if you stay with us, there's a certain standard that she just ain't meeting, so I'm gonna help her get there, okay? So, yep, she is too grown for me to be in here doing this. However, I gotta walk by this room, y'all. So I'm gonna put, I guess this is Linda, this is one of her wigs, y'all. I'm gonna put her in the wig bag, and I'm gonna give y'all a pan of what her room look like. So, this is the area, okay? This, my daughter, I don't understand, okay? This is dirty laundry. I cleaned off the dresser the other day, okay? So I'm gonna put my touch on this, all right? I went and bought a comforter, new sheets and pillowcases, and there's more laundry, okay? The bed. This is what we're gonna tackle today. So, need some content. Here goes some content. So, I'm about to get started, and first things up is this bed. I'm gonna demolish it. Switch it up. Alright, y'all, it's Monday, April 21st, and I'm getting ready to go, do my real ID, driver's license. And so this is my fit for today. I'll give y'all the full length a little later, but I want y'all to get me fresh to death. Okay. Y'all, so many moving pieces that you have to get your real ID. It ain't even funny. Okay? So, I got all my moving parts that I need. I'm gonna get my glasses. I'm about to get my phone. Get in my pocket. And I'm about to ready to get up here. I got an appointment. And I ain't missing it. Okay? And that's on period. Okay? Okay. I need some glasses. Cause y'all know Mama Steph can't see. Okay? I can't see far away shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma holler at y'all a little later. So now I'm gonna get some brunch with my baby daddy. He's coming. And let me get seated. Alright, y'all. So I done came back home for just a little tad minute. Okay, because can I be honest with y'all? If I can be honest, come closer. I had to use the bathroom, child. I did. It's just not safe out here in these streets to be sitting on somebody's throne for too damn long, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So I had to bring my butt back to the house and sit on my own damn throne. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, so I did that. Now I'm finna reserve me and Mr. Long some seats at the movie theater. We are going to get ready to go see Sinners. And yesterday, y'all, yes, I cleaned up. I was in a cleaning mode. I cooked twice yesterday, child. That's how good I was. I did breakfast and I did dinner. Dinner was all at the same damn time. Okay, I started dinner on Saturday night. Okay. However, now let me go ahead and make our reservation. Oh, see, I'm glad we didn't go until today. You want to know why? Because, baby, ain't nobody trying to be in a damn theater with all these churn. And I know that yesterday, if they wasn't, I don't think they was out there Easter egg hunting, y'all. Word on the block was that they was out there potato hunting, okay? Because potatoes is cheaper than eggs, okay? Let me see, I bought 2 dozens, and for 24 eggs, I did pay $9.99. However, ain't nobody buying no damn eggs for no kids to be out here painting no eggs, okay? Cage free or not, ain't nobody doing it, okay? Child, we need them eggs. We need them eggs for some bread, some cakes, some breakfast protein for the hard-boiled eggs, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time. Okay, ain't nobody got time. But I heard they was out here potato hunting yesterday. I could do that. Okay, kids was painting potatoes. Word on the block is, y'all know I ain't got no little ones around here, so I don't know. Vaughn, did you see some potatoes outside? That'll be a hard hell no. No, I was in the house minding my black ass business. Okay. So let me see where we gonna sit. Okay, I like to sit on the corners, y'all. Okay, the corners preferably. That's what we like to sit. Okay, and I like to sit on the corners Preferably not next to nobody. So I like to buy the seat next to the last seat. So you know nobody ain't gonna buy that seat, okay? And then 2 seats, and then y'all see how I do it. Yup, that's how I like to do it. And do. Oh, this is a love seat. So okay, we just gonna go ahead with that one. Continue. Okay, we gonna get this senior discount, and y'all, we doing senior because, honey, that's how you do military discount. Okay, if y'all ain't know, when you're making your reservations online, now you know. Professor done taught you something. Okay, I like that $13.99 versus $17. Okay, okay. So let me see. Gonna hit continue. Yes, I'm gonna go hit up my Walgreens and go get my snack, because ain't nobody buying no snacks on the movie theater. Now I get the popcorn and the drink, but see, I like to have like either peanuts or some type of trail mix. My husband, like, y'all know, I done gave up on Twizzlers. I don't eat that ish no more. Okay. Okay. So, y'all, this week I plan on doing a lot this week, and let's pray to God that everything that I want to do, I gets to do this week. Okay. Just because sometimes time will get away from you, child. Okay. Hold up. I want to use PayPal. Okay. God bless me, and may he bless you too. Okay, let's see. We need this phone number, because I don't like putting in all this. But let me tell y'all, I went this morning to go get my my real ID, right? And Mr. Long was supposed to get his too. Apparently, when he made his appointment, he didn't go through all the. However, I had all my paperwork, and I'm so happy that I had everything. Y'all, there was people in line that did not have like their verified, validated, notarized version of their marriage certificates, which means that put you out of line. Okay, child, I bought all the paperwork. Okay, because baby, I did not want to have to get out of line or lose my appointment, because I do plan on traveling next month. And as of May 7th here in New Jersey, you don't have your real ID, you cannot fly. Okay, I ain't hunky-dory about flying, but I'm just gonna have to pray, child. I'm gonna have to pray. So I oh, shall I have money in my PayPal account already? Hello, and hello. Okay. No thanks. I don't need all these 1,000,001 things that pop up. Child, if you can't look at me and tell me that I ain't over the age of 18, child, why I gotta show my ID to show that I must be I can't be under 17, child? I think I look grown, okay? I don't need you co-signing either, but if you want to, I'm just saying I look grown, okay? All right, I took a little screenshot of my tickets. However, I have about an hour. So in this hour, I'm about to pack up my packages from this last Thursday's live sale. I have a couple pieces that need to get shipped out, and I'm getting ready to do them. In the meantime, I don't feel like taking these shoes off. I'm gonna keep these shoes on. I am. I'm gonna keep these shoes on. However, I'm so happy I got to do that today. I was expecting to pay $35 for my real ID. However, because my license does not expire into 2028, yeah, I only had to pay $11. Hallelujah, praise Jesus. Okay, so they had no extra available appointments today, so my husband got to wait until the 20th before they start reopening appointments for people to come get their real IDs. He was a little mad this morning because he was like, he ain't complete the process. He was like, how you got a text message? Because I completed the process, sir. Okay. And now that I'm talking to y'all, let me go get all my paperwork out the car so I can put it back where it goes, child, in a safe space. Okay. However, y'all, I will let y'all know when I come back how Sinners was. I'm looking real forward to that. Y'all, I tried watching this new movie this new series on Netflix last night, y'all, that Jasmine tried to get me to watch. And I'm feeling it, but I kind of ain't. If you don't grab my attention in the first episode. Now, the show that I am committed to is The Good Family on Hulu, okay? About the Natalia Grace story. I am vested in that, all right? Fully vested. And now that I have been watching the documentary on the Natalia Grace, like it's already like I know what's going to happen in the show before it happened. That's jacked up. Let me just go on and tell y'all that. It's jacked up. Now, I ain't gonna lie. The little girl in real life, she don't look like the girl who playing her role on the Hulu show, okay? The Good Family. The girl on The Good Family, child, I ain't gonna even lie. James was just watching the trailer, and the first thing he said as soon as he saw the little girl was, oh shit. That's what he said. He jumped just like that. He said, oh shit. Y'all, I had a little gummy. Okay, I had a little gummy. And child, when I tell y'all, I was tickled. Okay? That jump was so funny to me. And I remember, okay? Child, that's a whole situation by itself, honey. But to find out, them parents was wrong. And I'm going to tell y'all, PSA, do not go out here adopting other people's children, okay, without a full detailed background, okay? And I ain't just talking about the child. I'm talking about the parents, too. Because clearly, there was some situations going on with that whole thing. The girl is from Ukraine, and she got sent here to the United States, and she was adopted, but she had been through a couple of families. Now, that's all you would have had to tell me, is that she done went through a couple of families, child, and that would have turned me off. However, I understand everybody is not able to carry a child or, you know, bear children. Therefore, adoption is definitely another way to acquire a whole little human for you to raise and take care of. However, I need the backstory. Watch the show, you'll understand why. Okay, I know we are out here doing surrogacy as well. However, it brings me to The Handmaid's Tale. If y'all ain't watching, child, the new season is out on Hulu, honey. And June ain't playing. And honey, Nate ain't playing either. That's her husband, okay? AKA her baby daddy. He ain't playing either. So, I'm just like, all these good shows that's like back out just in time for summer. Hallelujah, hallelujah, and hallelujah, okay? Now, let me just tell y'all, my show that I like got tuned back into, that's Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 7. I'm really baffled at all of the drama that has taken place thus far, and we're only on episode 6, okay? So, I have been tuned in to what's going on with Kenya Moore, and before I got on here with y'all, I was watching Kenya and started her whole YouTube channel, child, explaining her story and providing some receipts. Now, Kenya was wrong. She definitely that chick that she say, you go low, she go to hell, okay? She goes there, all right? However, y'all, Britt was wrong too. She was looking for some smoke. She caught it. I'm sad that she had to catch the smoke like that. However, she definitely effed around and found out, okay, that Kenya Moore ain't the one, the two, nor the three, okay? And child, let's take multiple choice out the picture 2 machine A, B, C, D either, okay? And on that note, y'all, I'm gonna go spend this next hour packaging up my orders and getting everything solidified and bona fide so that I can move on to my next thing, which is going to the movies with my baby daddy. I think he may be off the phone now. Let me go check. Let me go find out. But I'll be back. Let's go downstairs. All right, come on. We'll be back. Go. We'll be back. Get me your blankets. Hype me up. Hype me up. We'll be back, son. We'll be back. Oh, look at my stars. It's your favorite professor. Professor who? Professor Nista. Professor Nista. Professor Nista. Ew. So, y'all, let's go over this look today. Okay, yes. It's the first official day of spring break for my baby daddy. And so, we plan on being outdoors this week. Okay, we plan on. In more ways than one, okay? However, let's break down this outfit. This whole look is thrifted, secondhand. Yes, ma'am. I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. Bam! I ain't playing with you. Okay? I ain't playing with you. Members only jacket, honey, with the wannabe JJ on the back. Okay? The joggers, waist bead, child. Even the multi-leathered backpack, okay? All thrifted. Don't play, because I ain't playing with you. All right, good morning, y'all. It is Thursday, the 24th. I'm gonna tell y'all, I have not been asleep tonight, well, last night. If you hear my voice, this is why. The pollen. Spring is definitely here, okay? However, I'm up. It's 7:30, and I'm getting dressed. I have a live show this morning at Back on the Racks. I'm a host there. I enjoy it. I have lots of fun talking with the ladies, you know, giving them a different perspective on fashion. And I already kind of pre-gamed my rack that I'm going to show today. But I gotta be there in a good amount of time, just, you know, to make sure everything's set up and moves properly for Stephanie, okay? However, what y'all doing this morning? Other than me not feeling good, I'm managing, okay? Now, I did something this morning. I tried to go to sleep, y'all, like 3 times, and it just wasn't working. I done listened to the Shannon Sharp. I done listened to the Shannon Sharp fiasco, him and this young girl that he has gotten himself involved with. Child, that's just nasty. Now, I'm no stranger to older men wanting to be with younger women, i.e. my baby sister. Ashley, she wrote a whole book about it, child, and if you're interested in it, honey, you can buy the book on Amazon. It is called The Carrot He Dangled, and she wrote a whole book. She wrote a whole book about it, child. She's gonna put it in a book format So for all the people who wanted to be nosy, knowing her business and all her information, child, she don't put it in a book format, child, and you can find out the tea, because she clocked her own tea. Okay. Purchase it on Amazon. You can get the soft cover or the hard copy. It is a good read. However, like I said, I'm not new to this situation right here, just because I have a younger sister who has been involved with an older man, and I think their age gap is, I think, 25 years. That's still a grown-ass man, okay? Now, I'm gonna just tell y'all, this is my own situation now. My grandma say older men got worms. Now, I don't know about that, because I done been with the same man for 30 years now. So, don't quote me. And I ain't throwing no shade or no salt on my baby sister, okay? I just told you. She done told her own business. However, that's what our grandma used to tell us, child. She used to tell us, may her soul rest in peace, okay? So, being up this morning, I done heard, I got Funky Diva take on it. I got, I forget that Justin dude. I got his take on it. I was getting ready to listen to somebody else's take on it. I just be listening and stuff, y'all, because I'm somebody, I cannot go to sleep if the TV not on. This is the TV was off. I can't just go to sleep in silence. I can't, because my husband make a lot of noise, child, when he sleep at night. And do. And guess what? I'm still here. Okay? So with that, I've listened to that. Listened to this whole the issue that people who got student loans, how the government about to start garnishing their checks, they paychecks. That's a damn shame, child. That don't pertain to me though. My student loans is paid, baby. Okay. Mine been paid off since 2001 to be exact, okay? However, I just hope anybody who got some student loans, I hope your stuff is in order, okay? Y'all know Cheeto out here trying to get you for everything he can, child, okay? Done already cut the little got tariffs coming in now, child, with the little people over in China and Hong Kong, okay? And child, I'm just, it don't even bother me that China just told all the tea on these designers and stuff. I have some authentic, real designer bags. However, all them Birkins I got, child, I'm gonna say they real. Because I'm gonna be here and go ahead and tell you, who gonna pay $50,000 for a bag? Who gonna be put on a waiting list? Who? Not me. Because it ain't never been that serious, okay? I ain't married to nothing but James, okay? When it comes to fashion, that's why my name is EclecticNista, child. My swag will switch up on you in a heartbeat, okay? Because it's all determined by how I feel. All right, and this morning I ain't feeling the best, but I'm just trying to get through it, because I'm going to hit up me this little pharmacy and gonna get me some allergy medicine. Oh, actually, I'm so smart. I had already put in a prescription from my primary care physician for me some over-the-counter allergy medicine. So it's time to fill that prescription, okay? And I am. So y'all, I'm gonna finish getting dressed, finish listening to my this is my way of keeping up with the news, child, okay? Some of y'all have reached out to me yesterday because there have been some bush fires here in New Jersey.
And they just was concerned if it was affecting us, and it's not, thank God. And from what I hear, it's lots of acreage that has burnt up, child. Okay? And y'all, why ain't nobody talking about the fires, the wildfires that they had in Los Angeles in January? I mean, I really wonder how those people doing. If any of y'all are from the Los Angeles area and you were a part of the wildfires, y'all let us know how y'all doing, because the news don't be talking about that. They don't talk about it. It was like big time, honey, January. I swear we started 2025 off in hot water, literally, okay? And honey, it ain't calmed down since, okay? So I am interested in knowing how the people in California doing after the wildfires, because the news don't keep us updated, y'all. Y'all know they just like to report the bad stuff, none of the good stuff. Pun intended. Okay, so y'all, let me get dressed because I got to be out of here in about 20 minutes, and I will come back and let y'all see what this final look looks like. But I do have a trick. I had a hack. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about it all night. And then when I got up, since I was up 30 minutes earlier before my alarm was going to go off, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do this and see how it turned out. I'll tell y'all what my little hack was, okay? I'll tell y'all a little later. I hope I don't forget to tell y'all. Well, no, I ain't gonna forget, because I'm gonna have to take it off, child. So I'm gonna definitely tell y'all. But oh, this is a hack, honey. This is a hack for real. And it's instant, might I add. So I'll holler at y'all when I'm finished. All right, y'all. I just finished my live sale. I just finished cleaning up my Diva den, okay? And when I tell y'all, I am motherfucking tired. I am motherfucking tired, okay? I really am. So I'm getting ready to deglam. I told y'all I was going to show y'all my fit for today. I did do an outfit of the day reel. However, I have on this chiffon, flowy, ruffled kimono that I recently just ordered and purchased from Shein. When I tell y'all it was giving all the dramatics today, it was, okay? It really was, okay? Now, I told y'all I was gonna share with y'all something. I had a hack that I had did this morning because it was on my mind, honey. And when something is on my mind, I gotta play it all the way through. So while I sit here and deglam, I'm gonna talk y'all through it, okay? So last night I was on the gram, going down rabbit holes, child, and that's what sometimes I do. And sometimes you do not realize how much time goes by when you do that, all right? So sitting there and I was thinking, like, okay, I have been wanting to wear my locks completely loose like this. However, I wanted this fullness, okay? Not that when Jada did it, she did not that she didn't make it full. However, I like to wear hats when I have my locks. So baseball caps, cowboy hat, bucket hat, whatever, beret, whatever, all right? And sometimes when your locks are too thick or too full, y'all, okay, see this little piece of hair right here, it's time for this little piece of hair right here to get cut out, Okay, so we just gonna do away with that. And child, it's all in my earring. Okay, so I started thinking, like, Steph, like, what can you do to get the full effect that you want when it's just like down like this? How are you gonna get this without adding like more parts and more hair? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I did. Okay, I started to think. The Caucasian girls, they have this hair. I don't know, child, if they make it for black girls, because y'all know it's all about our wigs and all of that. Okay, so I don't know, but I know they do have like a halo type of headband that has tracks or extra hair on it that gives you volume, fullness, the whole nine, right? So y'all, I got locks left, right? And I had just asked in my story yesterday, should I add like some 613, like maybe some more highlights. I like how my locks look the older they get. All right, I don't like when they be like fresh scalp and it's all sleek and all of that. To me, it just doesn't give like natural. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I took one of these bands, took my little crochet needle, I took some of the pieces that I still had left from when she did my hair, and I'm gonna show y'all what I did. Okay, so y'all see, all nice, full. Okay, it's giving. Okay, now I'm gonna show y'all. Here is the headband piece. Okay, this is the headband piece. So this morning, before I got dressed, before I actually got online with y'all to chit chat with y'all, child, I made my own little lock halo headband. Okay, so I strategically put the highlights where I wanted them to be. Okay, everything is the same color, same texture. However, I am still keeping the original look of how she did my locks. Okay, now, child, y'all know the older we get, child, I still have a lot of hair on my head. However, the hair tends to get thinner, finer, whatever you want to call it, child. Okay, however, I still got a lot of square footage on my head. All right, so this was my way of adding volume without actually going in and crocheting like extra pieces onto one lock and all of that. I just got creative and I made my own halo little lock band. Okay, and so if I wanted it to be thicker, I could add some more, but I think this is giving me exactly what I wanted it to give. Okay, so if y'all like me to do a video on how I created it, I could. I ain't scared. Okay, well honey, I showed one of my friends earlier. I was like, girl, let me show you what I created. And honey, when I took the piece off, she was like, I thought that was so funny. And it was. It really was. So now I'm gonna show y'all my little hack. I do not like my locks. I don't even like my braids to be like down to my booty. I think that is just excessively long. When you want to put your hair like in buns and stuff like that, the hair be so heavy on your head. It gives you headaches. It creates more extra tension. Child, I'm trying to keep the little bit of edges I got. Okay, so with that being said, I'm about to put my hair up in a bun. And I'm about to go wash this makeup off. I am about to go get in the shower and get my body pollen free. Okay, because I swear I probably bought some of the pollen in my house today. Okay, and mainly probably because of this doggone kimono. But it's all good. It's all good over here. All right. So I got my hair up in a bun. I'm about to go hang up my little halo. Okay, I'm gonna hang it up discreetly. Okay, and this morning, y'all, when I had asked Mr. Long before I left, I said, could you tell me like what my hair looks like? And he was like, what do you mean? He said, it looks regular. And I said, it don't look full, it don't look thicker. That is not a nipple. Okay, I'm just telling y'all, that is my bra. Okay, he was like, he put his glasses on. He was like, Steph, I don't get what you wanted me to say. So I was like, okay, that means I did what I was supposed to do. Because honey, if he had seen something and it wasn't looking right, trust me, he would tell me. Okay, he grew up in a house full of women, 2 sisters, his mama, auntie, child, everybody do hair. Okay, everybody. And he know about weaves, braids, extensions. He know about all that shit. Okay, but he also know when it don't look right. He also know when your lace front be like all the way down here. Yeah, he also know about that. He also know about the thick ass baby hairs. He know about all that, child. So if something ain't right, he don't say anything about my hair. But if something ain't right, trust and believe, he got a whole lot to say. Because he gonna be like, I'm not gonna let my girl go out looking a hot ass mess. And I appreciate him for that. Okay? Because, honey, I remember when he asked me, honey, child, back in 1996, 97, he was like, Steph, how you think I look with a bald head? I said, you don't know until you try. Child, he did that. He ain't went back since. Okay? Because his receding hairline has started early on. Okay? And they say that men, depending on how your mom's hairline is, that will determine how your hairline is. So James has been bald, child, since about 1996, 97. He has been bald. He's been shaving his head, and he ain't no qualms about it, and I don't either. Okay. So y'all, I'm finna go. I am so tired. Okay, I've had a long day. My day started. I never went to sleep. Remember? Okay, so that says a whole lot. I never went to sleep, and now it's time for me to shut it down. I came home and took a little nap after my morning. I went and got my nail fixed. Chang be getting me all the way together. Okay, all the way. And now I'm just ready to crash. I have never talked so much, and I'm so surprised I'm talking to y'all right now, to the point I just want to be quiet. I need about 10 hours just to be quiet. Okay? Shh. And as of right now, I'm about to go mute. So, good night, Nistas. I hope y'all enjoyed this little impromptu vlog. I'm gonna, I hope y'all like the way I'm incorporating my outfits of the days and reels. Some reels I may have to like mute the music, or I might have to add YouTube music on, just so y'all can get a gist of my fits for the week. However, I will see y'all in the next vlog, okay? And honey, if you missed tonight's live bin sale, bins are empty now, but I got one bin left, and people have until Sunday 11:59 p.m. to shop it, okay? And it's my way of y'all helping me clear out inventory so that I do not bring all this stuff back into the closet, okay? So you can shop it until 11:59 p.m. and then next week's prices will be different, okay? Okay, because it was 10, 15, 20, and I don't do them like that a whole lot no more, period, okay? Because, child, that's not how it's out here in the world. We got whole eggs out here, child, costing $10, okay? And, okay, so, on that note, y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good rest of the week, and I'll see y'all in the next vlog, okay? Bye-bye.